There, now can you hear me?
No sound.
They can hear me now, I'm pretty sure. I had the wrong thing muted.
Sure.
What's up, guys? I'm sitting here with Jesse and Jamie. Jesus Christ. I can't even read these.
Can't even read them.
Oh, man. What's up, guys? How are y'all doing today? We're doing pretty good. Today's a pretty good day for a Monday, I must admit. Even though the weather was kind of crappy. I do not dip or smoke. None of us do, actually. It is 8 p.m. here. You watch a dude get slugged with a crowbar at Walmart? Where do you live? What did we do today? Fun story, actually. Today, we sent back the New Holland. We've still got footage coming out. I mean, I don't know when the next... No, I'm not drunk. This is lemonade. I don't really know when the next video featuring the New Holland's going to come out. Haven't edited it yet, but we sent it back today. Am I still behind in videos? No, I am not. I believe on Wednesday, the farm show video is going to be coming out. That one's a little bit behind, but the rest of them are pretty well up to date. Right now, it's been like the day after I shoot them, they come out. So just a little heads up. I know, Justin, we're a hit. I love all you guys. Which New Holland do we miss? I can tell you we missed the New Holland skid loader already. It was sad to see it go. Maybe it'll come back. You like attention. We're doing pretty good. I haven't decided what I want to get yet. I'll be perfectly honest with you guys. I got slammed with taxes this year, so there goes my down payment on whatever I was planning on buying. But you know, if you're in the next month or two, maybe we'll see I'll see a rebound. Get my down payment back for whatever it is I was planning on getting. So. Iowa Farm Pros. Shut up, cat. I mean, Maisie, please be quiet.
Come here, baby.
As far as the windrower goes that we demoed last year, we probably wouldn't need something like that. Our haybind does a perfect job for us. We are actually tearing up two of the hay strips at the main farm. We are going to be switching a field right next to the buildings into hay for space for the farm day. Thanks, Max. FYI, these videos are bad quality, and the reason for that being is because
Don't iron it, got it.
I live out in the middle of nowhere. What? What?
Were you doing what I thought you were doing?
I paused the footage to hopefully increase bandwidth. I was thinking about getting a 4960 there for a while. but I convinced myself out of it. We are doing pretty good. I like Duramax the most. We like both of the dealers that we work with. Sloan's and Karl F. Stott's. Christopher, I'm pretty sure I don't limit the response time right now. I don't believe there is a limit on it. Oh, yeah, it is. 120 seconds. In the... Whoa.
It didn't reset from last time.
Yeah, but, like, we've been getting a lot of comments. Let's turn slow mode off. See what happens. This is Jesse. For some of those of you who are new, he's been in a couple of our videos. He's helped me shoot some stuff. Jamie's done a lot of editing lately, as a matter of fact. She just made Wednesday's video tonight, so. Brian, I'm sure she does.
Wait, what?
Let's not go there.
What?
Nothing.
Tell me. I didn't see it.
Does she still want a truckload of cats?
Yes, I do. There are like way too many comments going now.
Yeah.
Right.
Look at that.
I wanted to see how they go.
This is insane.
The biggest tractor we have is the 8235R. The 46 and the 82 are my favorites. Why did we try a New Holland over a Bobcat? We've always driven Bobcat, and Chad at Karl F. Stott's said, we'd like to bring you one down. So I said, okay. It's that simple. 9620RX is a little bit big for our current needs, but maybe sometime in the future, you never know. We are expanding quite rapidly. We like our current farm trucks. They're GMCs. Okay, I'll go back to slow mode. I'm sorry, guys. I just wanted to show everyone why I had slow mode enabled. John. Okay, John, I slowed him down. There's about 70,000 miles on both of the trucks. What do you recommend to someone who wants to own a farm but doesn't know where to start? Get a foothold somewhere. I recommend not jumping straight into it, because if you're looking to own a farm someday, work somewhere else, get equity, get built up, and then you can kind of get your foot in the door for farming. A way to get into a larger commercial operation would probably be to work for a larger operation. Maybe if you work for a family farm who has a lot of acres, if you work for him for long enough, you never know, maybe someday he'll give you a deal on the farm if he ever looks to get out of it. But it's a long stretch. I would love to demo a Massey Ferguson. I couldn't tell you how many hours are on the 46. I know that it has a new tack, was overhauled. I believe it has 4,000 on the new tack. So. Oh, I know where Spring Green is. Any plans on expanding your operation? Yes. As soon as the opportunities arise to expand, we definitely want to. Brian, I just hopped up into a case the other day, and I really wasn't too impressed. Will I ever buy one? Probably not. But you never know. How much does a new Chevy Duramax cost now? About $50,000 with front-wheel drive, or four-wheel drive. The comments are starting to slow down now, which is... I assume everybody used their one and is waiting. So I'm waiting for 120 seconds to pass before the comments start flying by again.
Someone said. Never mind.
Was it? What?
Never mind.
Justin, I would go around and talk to FFA classes, but no one's asked me to yet. Even like the local schools and anything like that, nobody's asked me. Maybe they don't know about me or what. But if they wanted me to go and speak, I really would. I mean, it wouldn't be too difficult for me. One
Hi
of
to the guy in the middle.
what?
Brad
What?
Smith says hi to the guy in the middle.
What's up, Brad?
I did do 4-H when I was younger. I really would consider a 30 series. Do you run the farm yourself, or what's the setup? For those of you who don't know, who are new here, of course, Maisie chooses now to be the loudest. As far as what we do here, Mom and Dad own the farms. Travis and I work for Mom and Dad. We don't really get paid by Mom and Dad, but we work for them. But in return, we also get use of their equipment, and Dad helps us with our acres and whatever any of our ventures. We all help each other. We all help each other on. So that's kind of the deal on what's going down here. I'm sorry, when I was speaking there, I completely missed all of those comments because I had to freeze it. Thanks, Blake. I'm glad we're your favorite YouTubers. Okay, here's a question I gotta answer. Where was it? What's your first cow you got? Who gave it to you? And did you grow up on a farm? I did grow up on the farm. I was raised to the age of 6, where Travis is living now. From 7 to 8, I lived at the main farm in the old house. From 8 to 16, I lived at another place that my parents had bought. That was closer to Potosi. And then from 16 to my current age, I've been living here, which is on the farm. So, as far as the cow, what was the first cow I had? His name was Cletus. I think Mom and Dad got him for me at the sales barn. I raised him. He was my first cow.
Someone asked Jesse a question.
What was it?
What is Jesse's dream car? Brian Phillips.
My dream car.
Speak to the camera.
1987 Pontiac Firebird Formula. And the reason being I had one of those already, and I really liked it. So
Okay, that's oddly specific.
I would do it again.
I do not live on the main farm. And just a little update for you guys. As far as the farm day goes, if those of you who may not be aware, we are hosting a farm day on August 19th. You can go to our website, howfarmswork.com, click the farm day tab for details. As far as the farm day goes, I think I'm trying to figure out something better for parking because people are obviously interested in coming to this. I've had a really good response. I really haven't been promoting the farm day that much, other than mentioning it in the live streams. I'm trying to figure something out for parking. So what I'm thinking right now is having people park somewhere else, like at the public school, and then having a shuttle move people back and forth to the farm. And that way it would free up all that car space, and then we can just put our equipment out along the fence. And I think that is probably the better route to go down. Just what I'm thinking. I'm not going to have a lot of space, and that would free up a lot. So, yeah. What's that?
Someone said, "What's Joshua's story? Is he related to you or friend?"
Joshua?
Josh?
Yeah, he
I don't
said
know.
Joshua.
Hello there, Joshua.
Nice to meet you, Ryan.
This is Jesse. What's your story, Jesse?
Story is I'm Ryan's friend. Known each other since we were little. Grew up together, kind of. Went to school together. And then just kept in touch and I actually live in town, but I've just been around him a decent amount, so just friends.
I just saw a question. The latest thing that I bought just showed up today. If you guys follow me on Snapchat, you can figure out what the new thing is. I haven't bought it yet, but I want to keep it. So that's just a demo. But I told them before they brought it down, they knew that I was interested in it because I said in one of my live streams, I think, that I wanted one. So what's up, Eastern Shore Sportsman? Jesse's from town. He doesn't farm,
But I'm learning.
but he's learning. Let's look up basis. Someone asked what the basis is in our area. Actually, this is the wrong app for that. Where's the other one? I haven't seen it in so long. Do I still have it?
Someone said, is it a poop scooper?
Pretty close. I really cannot find the app. Oh, there it is. Trying to find the basis. Jamie's done in Florida now. She's back for good. Come on, Justin. Keep up with the times.
Yeah, Justin, you should know that.
So today's basis for corn, it was 28 cents. October corn's basis is 35 cents. Beans basis for today is 60 cents. Why? I have no idea. I mean, really, they're beans. Your basis for the beans should be actually less than the corn because you're going to have less beans coming in than the corn. But whatever. October basis for the beans is 40 cents. So.
Ryan, what's your dream truck?
My dream truck is a GMC Sierra 3500. And I was looking at them really hard. But one lonely farmer is going to be here for the farm day. Oh my god, I can't even read. There's so many
Wow,
comments.
they all just came in.
I missed the 4440. How's the winter house renovation going, Jamie? Slowly.
Very slowly, but good.
Yeah. Right now, we got the entire room stripped down. We got the insulation put up. We've got most of the walls covered in plastic. Dad and I have been looking at the plumbing. There's a crawl space down under the floor. It's got about that much space, and we have to do the plumbing over to the bathtub and over to the sink. And Travis and I might end up doing that tomorrow.
Will you ever think about growing cotton? That's a good question.
Cotton, we are too far north for cotton, really. At least that's what they tell us. Guess I've never really tried it myself. Don't miss the dairy. Hey, Mega 7.
With the phone, stop with the phone.
What?
Because it's loud.
It's not right now.
You're about to do it.
Isn't it? Want a bit? I think I might have actually said in one of my previous videos what I replaced the last drone with. This is DJI's Mavic Pro.
Just
Check this out. Folds out. Pretty nifty, right? It fits in a sweatshirt pocket, which is nice. However, this thing is very unstable, which I don't like about it. Doesn't move very fast, but it can track the equipment. So I can just tap on, let's say, the Bobcat, and it'll follow the Bobcat around, which is pretty cool. But I had some issues in the cold with it, which I really, really do not like. But I might do a drone video over one of the farms to kind of just talk about the drone a little bit and show you what the what footage it can do, how far it can fly, how high it can go. Maybe not how high it can go. We all know that's a taboo subject because it's illegal to go over 400 feet.
That's what I said.
So they say. Are you going to stick with vertical tillage? We are going to be doing more vertical tillage. This year we did not do true vertical tillage. Most of it was just to grind up the stalks and to replace the job of the disc to see how much we liked it over the disc. And it did a really, really good job. I contract my crops ahead of time. I pre-sell mine usually. So, like in the summer, I'll call up the grain elevator. When I see the price that they have, I'll tell them, all right, I want to sell 1,000 bushels of this for this price. And they'll say, okay. So, DeKalb versus Pioneer. I don't know. It depends what you're asking me for DeKalb versus Pioneer. Right now we're using DeKalb. I really like DeKalb. Pioneer have larger seeds traditionally. Takes a longer time to cool down or to dry down, not cool down. So it remains wetter longer. We've noticed, but they say that Pioneer does yield pretty well too if you get the right conditions. So. I completely forgot the second half of that question. I'm sorry. We still do think that we'll do silage in the future, but right now it's not really something that we're looking to do because we'd have to move it from one farm to the next. We don't have any hay down at Travis's place yet. We might this year. I don't really know where the hay's going, but we don't really have a lot of hay to throw up in the harvesters, unfortunately. Would love to. Our Snapchat is How Farms Work, no spaces. Thanks, Jamie.
You're welcome. Hi, baby.
Can you just go away?
She's asking if you can go away.
It's too popular, Maisie. You can't go.
You want to be famous?
Oh, boy. Can't slow down the chat anymore.
What'd you go to school for?
Ag business. Do we do any hunting? I used to. Not so much anymore. Don't have the time for it. I would love to try a fence. 4440 got sold in 2014. The weather here is warmer than normal. It's freaking February, and tomorrow they're predicting a high of like 69 degrees. Our high moisture corn, we start harvesting around 26%. We don't really do a whole lot of that anymore. We like the earliest we really like to start harvesting corn is around 18% moisture. We put it in the bin and then we dry it down to 15, I believe. So. Travis and I probably won't be able to just drop everything and run if we were volunteer firefighters, so probably not for us. See, I got people saying that you're answering more questions than I do, but I also got people saying that I'm talking too much and I should let you talk.
Wait, who says that?
I don't know.
You're quite popular.
Well, I try to respond to everyone that says like Jamie. So if you say Jamie, I'll respond to you. And now I'm gonna get so many that I'm breaking out.
Do you wish you would have taken more? I missed the things, but how far are we from Minnesota?
Like 5 hours.
5 hours from Minnesota. I missed someone's question there. I did have a big purchase plan, but right now it's kind of been put on hold because taxes. It's tax time, unfortunately. Glenn S., I haven't had any questions answered. I'm sorry. There's just so many freaking comments. I can't respond to them all.
Oh.
I try to as much as I can. Someone's trying to figure out how to watch the live stream.
Yeah.
I have worked off the farm before. I worked for Premier Co-op in 2014, and it was a fun time. Good times and bad times. I was actually on site for a helicopter crash that happened. We were tendering a helicopter. I actually wasn't like there where the helicopter crashed, but we were tendering it at the airport, and we were sitting there for a while. Usually we would come back every 12 minutes, but 15 minutes passed, and we're sitting there going, it's been a while. And finally, like another 5 minutes passed, and we got a call from the helicopter pilot saying he crashed. We've been farming on these farms for 3 generations.
Sorry, I'm back. This is my mom trying to figure out how to find movement.
Really?
Yeah.
Jamie, when did Ryan buy his first cow?
2012.
I have no idea. I was asking you. I hope she knew.
Yeah, it was 2012.
Has anybody approached us for a TV series? I was actually approached by RFD TV in August, I believe, but nothing came of it. I mean, I'm not too interested in doing a lot as far as like a TV series. The reason being is because I love YouTube. I love being able to have my own community here. So I recommend going to college for ag business. I really do. Thanks for watching, Craig. I would like to demo a John Deere skid steer. We might be demoing one this summer, actually. I'm not totally sure. This is Jesse, for those of you who are just joining.
What's up, guys?
He's been in the videos before. Alright. I said I wasn't going to do this, but I'm going to delay it for another 40 seconds, 160 seconds per person. If you ever considered doing produce, not personally. The big reason there is because there's not really a large enough market for produce around here. I know that there are some people who do it and take whatever they produce, like tomatoes and stuff, and sell at the farmer's market. Is it enough to make a living off of? I don't really think so. We do. Sorry, mailbox. We do commercial farming, so a lot of it's like the large scale ag, like corn and beans. Get a semi. I've answered this so many times before. Why get a semi when we can get 4 right all at once? The biggest constriction for us is the grain elevator, not the semi. I believe 7,000 hours are on the 76. We live in southwestern Wisconsin. I got plenty of guns. God, I still can't. I can't even finish reading the sentence before they're gone. What do you do when you're not busy? Watch movies?
Hang out with me.
Hang out with Jamie?
We're watching Harry Potter now. We're watching the Harry Potter
Yeah,
series.
we've been watching the Harry Potter series.
Oh, I know what I'm supposed to do.
Jamie, have you ever shot a gun?
Yes.
Jamie, what did you go to college for?
I was just responding to him. Elementary education.
Oh, okay.
What's up, Jordan?
Oh wait, Ryan, can I ask you a question? How much do bottle caps cost in your area?
Between $60 and $120 calf, depending on what the auction is like. It really depends.
Ryan is 23. He's about to be 24 in April.
We do sell How Farms Work hats on our website. If you go to www.howfarmswork.com, which I believe the link is down in the description. The link is there for our clothing store. If you go to howfarmswork.com, you can buy hats. I actually might have suspended the sales on those. I'm not totally sure. I was buying so many farm day tickets that I kind of lost track. Yeah, I'm still selling hats. It's under the hats tab. at howfarmswork.com. Also, if you're interested in How Farms Work shirt like this, they are awesome. Just ask Jesse. He bought one.
Make sure you get the black in the middle.
Yeah, get one of these. Don't get the
white in the middle.
White in the middle because they stain. This is Jesse.
Everybody listen, this is Jesse.
Land rents in our area vary from $200 an acre all the way up to, from what I hear, $400 an acre.
Oh my gosh, people want me to check my Snapchat.
I got a question for you.
What?
How much fun do you think the offspring would be if you crossed a rodeo bull with a Holstein cow? Or would you just rather not deal with that? Because I feel like that would be a monstrosity
It depends on the upbringing
of the bull.
of the bull. So.
Oh, your dad was wearing my Disney shirt today?
Yeah.
Snap that snap.
Yeah. Check your Snapchats. I said Snapchat's really weird. That was weird. I have not decided on whether to buy a tractor skid steer or a truck. Yesterday I did my taxes and realized that the down payment on anything that I would have liked is gone with the wind. See it? There it goes. It's gone. However, in the next month or two, maybe we'll see. We just got to get done with this house, and then I'll know for sure.
Can you scroll up a little on your chat? I want to see something. Okay, never mind.
I would have liked to get that Duramax that we test drove. That truck was so nice. I did say that weird. Dad and Jamie were with me when I test drove it, and Dad's like, "Put it to the floor!" So I did, and we all went. It's like kind of like a race car. Are you on the Wi-Fi, Jimmy? Because the connection's suffering because of it.
What happened to the Pontiac?
I've been on the Wi-Fi and the connection wasn't so great.
Yeah, I'll put low.
I had to get rid of the. Well, I didn't have to get rid of the Pontiac, but as you can imagine, a Pontiac Firebird formula doesn't do too well in Wisconsin winters, especially with the tires that I had on it. They were slick tires, so they didn't work too well here in the snow.
Billy, if someone gave you $500, if someone offered you $500 or $500, I assume, or 500,000, I'd do it for $500. Would I go 3 rounds against a kangaroo in a boxing match? Yes, I would.
Look at how cute she is.
I probably will do more tours of the farms in future videos. I don't know. I've kind of been saving doing tours of like this farm. I actually did an aerial tour of this farm and the main farm. Haven't done one of Travis's yet. So, what type of internet do you have there? DSL. It sucks. Sweet and simple. Power shift. Everything is great until it breaks. Very true. I probably won't be coming up to St. Cloud, Minnesota unless it's like all the other events that I go to. I usually don't know until like 3 days beforehand. I guess I should probably head over and watch Travis's videos, huh? Because that's what everybody keeps telling me I should do. Alex, all of our ground, actually not all of our ground, all of Travis and I's ground is rented. So is it worth it? Yes, you just have to get it for the right price. None of our land is CRP. I should recreate my first video. That's a good idea. I should recreate my first video. Hey everybody, it's Ryan. Today I'm going to show you how steer lots work. Travis does have a channel. Why does Travis seem mad all the time? It's just his face. I've never gotten any of our tractors stuck. Will you be selling How Farms Work merchandise at the farm date?
Yes.
Yes.
I will be.
She will be.
So if you want merchandise, come see me.
Not to my knowledge. I don't believe we've ever trimmed cows' hooves. People do it. Versatile, yes.
I've adopted like 3 different names in a matter of 2 minutes.
Really?
Yeah.
My name Jeff.
See you, Jeff.
Later, Jeff.
Jeff. My name's Jeff. Jenny? What?
What?
Saw that
Who's
too.
Jenny?
I have no idea. We are not open for hiring. The reason being is because we have plenty of help already. I mean, with Travis' dad and me on the farm, we just want to keep it a family operation. We don't want to hire very many people or really anybody. We just want to keep it all family. So with that, we are never going to run more acres than we can run ourselves. So, yeah. Will you sign shirts on the farm day? Yes, I will if you ask me to. I'm going to be carrying around markers with me that day if you want to get things signed. Maybe we should sell like pictures and stuff too, and like picture frames of like the equipment, like the 4020 and the 82. I think people would buy those if we had them framed and then like had them signed by us.
That'd be cool.
I think people would like that. I don't know. Would you consider a power shift 4020? I mean, today, no, probably not. What are your planting rates on corn and beans? Beans, 140,000. Planting rates for corn usually average around 34,000. Any tips for getting into the ag program? Go to college for it. They'll teach you everything you need to know. Later, Anthony. What's my dream tractor? $8,400R or one of them new style Massey Fergusons. Also that T7315. Maybe like a T8 with duals all the way around. Oh yeah. Hi, Jamie, Jesse, another guy.
I like how it's the first one.
Do you like nitrogen better than pellets? You mean urea? Don't really know yet. Haven't seen the effect of it. So. Just because I don't want to. We don't do much hedging. $4,400. What's that?
Is that who's who? I'm new.
Adam, I use Premiere Pro for editing. Shut up, Travis.
Where's Travis?
Speaking of that, how many times have you ran the mule out of fuel? I don't know, Travis. Who was driving today when we ran out of fuel? What?
People keep asking for Travis's like channel, and I'm like, I don't know it, so I'm glad he's here, so people can stop asking me.
Yeah. Would you like a 7810 with a loader for your new tractor, or would you buy a new? I would not buy a new tractor with a loader on it. I would get a 7810 with a loader because our 7400 had a loader on it, and the loader was nice because you could use it for a wide variety of applications.
Diane.
8345R with triples all around. Something tells me we'd have trouble fitting a tractor with triples on it in the shed. 8345R with triples all around. Something tells me we'd have trouble fitting a tractor with triples on it in the shed. 8345R with triples all around. Something tells me we'd have trouble fitting a tractor with triples on it in the shed. 8345R with triples all around. Something tells me we'd have trouble fitting a tractor with triples on it in the shed.
How do we meet?
Do all of your tilled acres get chiseled? Yes. We went to college together. What did you like most at the Kentucky show? I really liked going and talking to the Rhino guys. They're pretty good. I couldn't tell you how old I was when I drove my first machine. The reason being is because Dad would always make us drive, riding with him. Will I have the right colored markers to sign hats?
Get a silver marker.
Yeah, metallic one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm probably have like a silver one for signing the hats. Right now I'm only selling black hats, but I think by the time the farming day comes around, I might add in a different style or color hat. I don't really know. Whatever happened to the 9RX being your dream tractor? I think the 9RX is overrated. Don't shoot me for saying that. But I got up in it and I wasn't crazy about the feel of it, but I would definitely try one out because you don't know if you like something until you try it for yourself. Would you buy a 6715 four-wheel drive with a front loader for $15,000? Depends on how many hours it's got. Because something tells me there's a heck of a lot of hours on that tractor. Thanks, Ty. Is Quick Roots worth the money? David, the fields that we use the Quick Roots on traditionally is one of our highest yielding fields. Now, did we really see a marginal difference? No, but that can be hard to see because it's hard to say what it would have yielded if we hadn't had it on there. The best way to do that would be a side-by-side comparison. We didn't really have any side-by-side comparisons with that stuff out there, but I think the yield difference that we had to see was only like 2 bushels or maybe 3 bushels to get our money back, so it's really tough to say. Would I try it again? Probably. Next time if we try it, we probably would try a side-by-side comparison.
Are you logged in now for circumcision?
Yes. Does the 82 pull the VT very good? Yes. The 82 pulls the VT very, very well. I wouldn't trust Travis as a moderator. Are you kidding me? You ever had to go to the bathroom in the middle of a field? Like every day? We would overhaul the 4020 if it really needed it. However, that tractor really isn't going to see much terrible abuse for the rest of its life, so... John Deere green for the background and John Deere yellow for the letters. Good idea. I don't know if that's patented, though, the green and yellow scheme. It's a pretty good idea, though. Never stop farming, Jake. How does what?
Have you ever raised turkeys? Can people raise turkeys?
People can raise turkeys, but Mom has, but we don't do it commercially. Do we notice any difference on the chisel ground? We do chisel our ground, most of it. Actually, some of it, not really most of it. The ground that we do chisel, on a good year, will always do better than the no-till. On a drier year, the no-till will do better than the chisel ground. The reason being is because when you chisel, you're loosening up the soil, and the soil is losing a lot of that moisture that's down in it. So if you don't get any moisture after you chisel it, or if you don't get that much moisture, you're going to have a hard time making a real good crop off it. However, on a good year, which most years are good years, chiseling allows more infiltration with the water into the soil, and therefore traditionally does do a better job than the no-till, at least on our ground.
Is the warm weather going to affect your crop or your field negatively?
So right now, the warmer weather right now really does not have any effect on the crops. It doesn't. The big thing that I'm looking out for is, okay, so what if we don't get any more snow? And we don't get any more rain, which it rained today, but like 2012, we really didn't get any snow at all. Without that snow there, we lost a lot of the moisture early on in the spring. So we really didn't have a very good start to begin with. And then throughout the summer, kind of finished off what any potential crop we could have had. But like right now, it's really not that much of a concern. It could get cold again, but I will be starting to get a little concerned if it stays like this. We don't get much more precipitation. There's not a lot of moisture in the soil. Then I will be concerned. But right now, not really that much. It does this every night. Every time we live stream, I don't know why. It goes up and then it goes down and then it just
Steadies.
yeah, I don't know why it just drops all at once all the time. This is Jesse.
What's up, guys?
Why do you do no-tilled ground if chiseled does better? No-till is supposed to traditionally prevent erosion. So on any high fields with a high amount of erosion, we'll try to do no-till on. A lot of landlords will require that you do no-till because what do they care about your yields? They care about preserving the ground, which no-till traditionally is seen as better for the ground. So on the other hand, I've seen a lot of no-till ground that isn't in good condition because they don't work in the organic material. It really just tears the crap out of the soil, and it takes a while to build it back up.
Jesse is a beast.
Shout out to you, Jordan.
We really don't have much of a market for the turkeys. That's why we never really went big on it. We are not done remodeling the house. I would buy that 6715, Andrew. I remember you asked me that question earlier. Brian, any more music videos soon or ever? When whatever happened to the Amarillo Sky music video? That is how I came across your channel. I actually just republished the Amarillo Sky video. So what happened? Funny story. You guys are probably familiar with my rewind videos. They're where I do a recap of the previous year and whatever else. So with the Amarillo Sky video, what happened was I published it, and when I published it, it was viewable to everyone in the world. The only condition was that I couldn't monetize it. Now, what happened was that the video started doing so well, it started turning up higher in the search results than the actual video. So what does the music label do? They get upset. They turn off any of the syndication or the viewing. Well, basically what they did was they blocked it from being viewed everywhere in the world. They blocked every country in the list, and I noticed this, so I just made it private because it really doesn't affect my stats then if it's private on YouTube. But what I noticed is that they removed the United States from the list sometime that I had it private. So I republished it, and if you are living in the U.S., you will be able to see the Amarillo Sky video now. If you are living anywhere else, you probably will not. So that's what happened with the Amarillo Sky video. We don't like doing our own spraying. The reason being is because we're worried that we're going to mess up. At least if someone else messes up, it's their fault.
Someone said Travis smile.
I'm not Travis, but all right.
Why no winter wheat? Some people say that we're too far up north for winter wheat. The reason being, well, I guess that's actually double cropping after winter wheat. We really don't have much of a use for winter wheat anyway. If we're going to raise grain crops, we're going to raise small grain crops. We're going to raise oats, and before we put in hay. So, what is your best video views wise? My best video is Daddy Won't Sell the Farm.
True.
Is that what you said? True too?
Yeah.
Move Jamie to the middle. We don't use cover crops. Usually we don't have a day where we pull everything out of the shed. Usually we'll start digging stuff out and just start working on the planter. So, did you ever buy a llama? I guess, why not? Wes and I will probably do a joint video when he comes here for the farm day. Nathan, I'd love to see a new Duramax in the future. And I do have ads on YouTube. It's kind of weird. People are saying now that they're seeing my ads. I've always had ads. We don't make silage. I would like to in the future. We are set up for silage, but we don't have a chopper or chopper boxes or anything. I do wish we had another grain bin. Wish I had my own grain bin. Would I ever consider getting a Honda side-by-side? Yes. However, have you seen the Honda side-by-sides? They're ugly. But, however, I do really like Honda's quality. I really do like them, so just got to get over the looks. We don't have any concrete floor in our shop space. Thanks, Case IH Quad Track. I don't really have any opinion of Gleaner combines. I hear that they're supposedly really good. There was a while back, I didn't even think they were making Gleaner combines anymore, but I guess I saw one at the farm show, so. Someone asked, please read. One wild and crazy guy. I've been commenting, asking about the Alice Chalmers the whole time. I haven't seen him. I don't know about what you were asking me. I'm sorry. I try to keep it up, but. "5 years in corn on my 11-acre cornfield." I won't be rotating that back into hay because I don't have any use for the hay. I don't have any plans to go out by Wes, but you never know. We might just get a hair in our butts and go out there.
That's like a very bad, like, verbiage.
No, it's called a very bad visual.
That's just like not something you should.
Did you
ever say
picture it?
again. No, but you should
A hair
never
in your
say
butt?
it again.
A hair in your butt?
You should never say that again.
Nathan, it really depends on the song. For some songs, they're free use. Others have limited use, so I can only use them but not get paid on. So.
Right.
We don't have any tile. I have not seen the milking robots in action. I have seen milking robots in use before, not the Lely, whatever they're called. We have never restored a tractor. We never, well, Jesse played football, but I never played football. Neither did Travis. Have you ever thought of collaborating with the Pearson Farm brothers? No.
That's their cousin. That's
Really?
Yeah, she said before that, like they're her cousin.
Really? I've never thought about it, but wouldn't be against it. there is going to be a video on Wednesday. Yeah, I don't know if I'd get a Honda side by side, but I do like their 4-wheelers. Travis probably won't trade the 7600 off for a while. Still a good tractor.
I vote you get that Gator you're done with. That's what I vote.
Yeah, I really would like that Gator back. That thing was nice. Needs a cab with AC though.
What if you like do a collaboration with Peterson Farm Brothers and like you have to like sing in a video? Because like don't they do like music videos?
I could be like the really low. You know?
Bass.
Yeah, I could be the bass. Boom. 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 Okay, I'm not gonna start rapping or singing because we know what happens.
Now people are gonna tell you to, so you should.
No. Yeah. I probably would not get a Polaris. Not sure how well the anhydrous has turned out for us. The reason being is because we haven't gone through a crop year with the anhydrous, so I don't know how it yielded or how it performed or if we noticed any negative effects of it or anything like that. So, hard for me to say.
Easy.
All right, Justin, please read. What would your advice to be someone? Oh my God, people, give me a break. What would your advice to be to someone who wants to start a farming YouTube channel? My family has a large dairy farm in upstate New York, and I would be interested in making one. Thank you. Start with your phone. That's all you really need. Show your operation, go from there. But if I really have to advise anyone on starting a YouTube channel, the biggest thing I can tell you is to just be original. That's all I can really say.
Someone said that what if you bought farm tickets but you didn't get the tickets yet?
Okay, so if you bought farm day tickets but you haven't gotten the tickets yet, don't fret because the tickets aren't going to be sent out on emails, sent out over email until about a month before the farm day because I have to figure out parking arrangements and I want important information to be on the tickets so that you guys know where to go. I was originally planning on having parking at the farm. Right now I'm thinking of having people park somewhere else and then shuttle them to the farm. So that's what I'm thinking right now. It would save me a lot of space on like having space for the equipment because I'm trying to figure out where the heck we're going to fit everything at. But I think if we had people park somewhere else and then we just shuttled them there, it would be a lot easier. So. I've heard So God Made a Farmer. What? Yeah. Could you provide an overview of the farm day? Okay, so the farm day, to me, really isn't supposed to be anything big. If you want more information on it, go to howfarmswork.com, click the farm day tab, and you can buy your tickets there. I'm probably only going to be selling a limited number of tickets. The reason being because parking is an issue with so many people. Right now, we've sold over 150 tickets, and I've hardly done any promotions on it. Like, I haven't done any advertising. I mentioned it a couple times in the live streams, and that's it. So, 150 for basically not really advertising it that much at all is doing pretty good. So, our tickets are going out fast. Now, the day of the farm day, we're going to have all of our equipment out, all of the Rhino equipment out. We may have some other equipment from local dealers, such as Carl F. Stotts and Sons. They might be bringing something down, or some things. We don't really know. It's up to them. We are going to have maybe other vendors there. Not totally sure. But the biggest thing is just to have the farm here so that you guys can come in, have a look around. You're not going to be able to go through the buildings or anything like that, but you're going to be able to come in and see what it's like in person because getting able to see something like that in person is different than watching it in videos. You can kind of get a perspective on things, as well as seeing all of our equipment because I know a lot of people want to see our equipment up close. And the next big thing is that we are going to have food for sale at the farm day. Jamie's going to be selling clothing, and you guys will be able to come talk to all of us. Get our signatures if you want to. I will be carrying around markers or whatever if you want us to sign clothing, whatever. We can do that for you. Not a big deal. Just come over, find us. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to be doing yet. I'll probably just be walking around, kind of talking to people, just checking up on things. So we'll see. You're coming in on a helicopter. We may not have space. Recommend the Lancaster Airport.
Oh my god. She's so cute.
Oh my god. Travis and I are third generation. What are your future plans for the channel? It's growing really fast. My future plans for the channel are just to keep showing what farming life is like. Things are constantly changing. We're always trying new stuff. It really just showing how farms work isn't something that can really end. I mean, farming is constantly changing, and lately, farming is one of the fastest technology upgrading. I don't know really the technological term for it. I'm sorry. Farmers are upgrading faster in technology than any other group in terms of like any work group out there. So right now, I mean, we're bringing in GPS stuff, RTK, all that good stuff, and it's always changing. So there's always something to make videos on. Plus, with this, I can bring you guys along with me to show how the finances are going. In the video that came out yesterday, people were complaining because I didn't show depreciation on equipment, living expenses, or any of that other fun stuff. I've made it pretty clear that this was not intended to show equipment expenses, because if I were to show equipment expenses, I was negative. And you could tell that just because if I were to deduct the grain cart purchase this year, I would have been negative. On these two fields, I only wanted to show the profitability of them, and then from there you guys can take it and depreciate the equipment however you want. I mean, people were pissed. Oh, I accidentally said pissed. People were ticked that I didn't show that, but whatever. We do have a P.O. box for any fan mail. It's P.O. Box 103, Potosi, Wisconsin 53820. We periodically check it. I used to say, if you send us something, we'll get back to you right away, but
Okay, you have to send a letter or a stamped and addressed envelope for us to use to mail you back. A lot of people want us to write back, but they don't include that, and we cannot reply to you if you do not include a stamped and already addressed letter that we can send back to you, or envelope.
even then, we had a hard time doing it because we got a huge influx of fan mail.
But we will. We will now. Just include that.
What kind of taxes do they make you pay on? I'm paying in income taxes. As far as farming, what other taxes do they make us pay on? I'm not really too involved with the property taxes or anything like that yet. But Brady, this is slow speed.
What happened to Declan?
Oh.
I know, I got excited.
Deacon, I don't really discuss religion with anybody. This channel's about farming. Don't really talk about that. When does the live stream end?
Who's the boss?
Me.
Tell you what, guys, we'll go for 10 more minutes. All right? So, 9:15, we're going to be getting off.
Unless you can get up to 500 viewers. Then we'll go for 30.
People are gonna start watching on their face or on their laptop and their phone.
The last time we live streamed, our high was 703.
So let's get to 704.
323.
Got a ways to go.
Rocket's out there.
You can't bring him in because Maisie is mean to him.
Do you have bulk storage for diesel? We have a 500-gallon tank. Bring Travis back. Would you ever think about getting a second 4020? Probably not, because they're too small for our uses. The 8235R is currently, we are paying on that. We didn't just buy that outright. We don't have a lot of issues with coyotes with the larger animals, but we do with the smaller animals like chickens and stuff. I cannot tell you what the average CEC or the organic matter is on the ground. Maybe Jamie just needs to speak up.
What?
People saying that they can't hear you.
That's okay. Just look at me easy.
Never heard of the Griswold family? Where do you get farm day tickets? Go to www.howfarmswork.com, click the farm day tab, and there you can order farm day tickets. They are $10 a person. Kids 12 and under get in free with the purchase of an adult ticket. So if you're interested in taking your kids, let's say you have 2 kids and you and your wife want to bring them to the farm day, you only need to buy 2 tickets if they're under the age of 12. So, find drag or rolling baskets to finish fields. Why? We use drag just because rolling baskets traditionally like firm the ground, but the drags usually flatten it out, and that's what we want because of our hilly ground. We want to get rid of those ridges. To my knowledge, we do not put down any 10-34-0. Could you chill on the only available unmonetized platforms? I have every word memorized on like 4 different ads. I have no idea what that's supposed to mean. My videos are supposed to be viewable anywhere with the exception of the rewind videos. So if you're watching the rewind videos, I can't control that. So if you're getting a message saying that you can only watch the videos on a monetized platform, that's not me. That is the people who have the copyright ownership, or not the copyright, but the ownership of the song that was used. Otherwise, you shouldn't be seeing that. Rocket's not feeling too hot right now. He's been a little bit under the weather. I don't want to bring him out here. You can't send cash to buy the ticket for the farm day, unfortunately. Have you ever thought of doing a daily vlog? No, because I like the way How Farms Work is right now. To me, it really is a vlog, just not daily. I'm showing what we do on the farm. The big reason for not doing the daily vlog thing is because a lot of the days we're doing the same thing repeatedly. And that's a big part of farming. You're doing the same thing over and over again. So doing a couple videos a week helps me deal with that. I mean, if we do the same thing 2 days in a row, I can get a video the first day, not get one the second day, and then we're fine. Jamie, what's your feelings on my beard?
I just said I like the beard. I don't like when he shaves. I hate it. I like his beard.
I haven't decided what the 100,000 subscriber celebration is. Cassius, Ryan, do you contour all your land or just part? All of our ground is farmed on the contours. We only do the strips on our main farms. Other than that, we traditionally just farm on the contours. We do not do strips there. So, Chad, what happened to the How Farms Work blog? I was really planning on doing the How Farms Work blog, but I just got too busy. I got approached by Ag Daily to do some writing for them. I've been doing writing for Ag Daily instead of doing my own blog. The reason for that being is because, well, more people see it when I write it for Ag Daily, so why not? Are you guys dealing with mud a lot? Right now, yes. But like in our fields, traditionally, no. Wouldn't a loader tractor be more useful than a skid steer if you can't get both right away? Yes. However, the tractor and loader aren't as maneuverable. They can't fit in as tight of spaces as the skid loader, which is what we would need for, especially out of my place. You can't fit a tractor and a loader in over the guardrails in there to feed out hay, and you can't get it around that corner to get to the hay bales that we stack in the pole shed. So, any ag code demos coming? Not yet. Maybe next year. I do not pay for my own health care yet. I am covered under my parents until the age of 26. If the Peterson Farm Bros are interested in doing something with us, I would be happy to consider it. Just a friendly reminder, if you're interested in coming to the farm day, go to howfarmswork.com, farm day tab. If you're interested in purchasing How Farms Work clothing, such as a shirt, go down to the link, or the hat, howfarmswork.com, hat tab. These things are really nice. People really love them. Reed, whoa, this dude asked for a shout out. Okay. Reed McMichael. I thought your last name was a lot more difficult to say than I.
Not gonna happen, Ethan.
I believe that you can farm with antique equipment, but only up to a certain amount. I don't think you can do a lot of acres with the older equipment.
Apple.
Nice, Brady. I haven't met Brian and Darren Hefty. There's not a lot of farm auctions around us, really. Ronald Borda. Tommy Yoakum.
Why do people ask for shout outs? You just want them to say their name? Like, is that what people
I guess.
I'm gonna
One wild and crazy guy 19. I am 23 years old. Good night, Jalen. No, I've never been. I've never even been to the Ellenboro bar. Will there be a potluck? Probably not, but. What was my favorite piece of equipment from the farm show?
that Challenger.
The fast track.
I really liked the Challenger.
Fast track and the clay say you didn't get to get into.
I didn't get to. Okay, so I really wanted to get up into the JCBs, but as I was trying to climb up into the JCBs, there was like a group of like teenage girls, and one of them was like climbing up into the other side as I like put my hand up on it, and I like looked through like under the steering wheel, and I saw her face, and she like gave me like the deadliest glare. So I'm just like, okay, never mind, I'm out of here. Potosi is a town of 700 people.
No.
Don't blink or you'll miss it.
711. Tennyson included is about 1,000.
You
What's
sure?
everybody? Yes.
Really?
Yep.
I thought I saw a sign and it was like 300 something.
What?
Or was that for Tennessee?
That was probably Tennyson.
Oh.
We don't have a manure pit. I really liked the feel of the versatile tractors. Braden, yes and no. 4020 is either a 69 or a 70. I'm not totally sure. Somewhere around there. Nobody farms rice in our area. Do you keep your machinery, or do you do like Wes and trade it in once it reaches a few thousand hours? We traditionally keep our equipment unless we're making an upgrade. We won't be putting anhydrous down in the summer.
you guys at the Ramada in Sellersburg. That was us. He was like, I think I saw you guys at the Ramada in Sellersburg. That was us.
Yeah, where were you?
Were you in like the okay? So when we walked in, there were like some guys playing cards in the lobby. Was that you? Because like
Probably. It's
we like locked eyes with them and we just like looked at each other.
Stare each other down.
Yeah. There are so many people at that farm show where we were just like walking through and like it was crazy. Like if you go and watch the video that's coming out on Wednesday, you can see just part of it is me holding up my camera, talking to myself, but a lot of people were just like looking up at us, and it was like that the whole time we were there, which is nice.
Yesterday, some guy was looking at you
Yesterday?
at China Buffet.
Oh yeah, yesterday at China Buffet, like we walked in and the family like gave us a weird look. I would do a collaboration with someone, but nobody's willing to come out here and do one with us.
Why are people asking if we have an indoor bathroom? Like our bathroom
Probably
is like
for
right there.
handicap. For the farm day.
Oh.
We will not have an indoor bathroom for the farm day. The reason being is because then we would have to have access to the whole house. We will be having a porta potty at the farm day, and that's will probably be it. So I don't really see the porta potty being used that much because the farm day is really only supposed to be a 4-hour event. Thanks, Roman Atwood 6. We don't have much problem with the deer, really. Maybe at one of the farms we have some deer issues, but it's really not that widespread. What's stroganoff?
All right, are you?
Okay, that's bad. This is Jamie. Some girl that just kind of walked in off the street. I felt bad for her, so I let her in.
Yeah.
The farm day basically will be a meet and greet. That's another thing. I'm going to be there. You're going to be able to come through and shake our hands, get our autographs, do whatever. I've done signings before, but.
Where's Doug? I want to know what he was doing at the Ramada.
What'd you say?
I want to know.
Oh, that guy.
Where he saw us at the Ramada. Like, were we in the pool?
That'd be weird.
Was he the guys we were talking to in the pool?
Yeah. I would do a collaboration with the Hefty Brothers. I think Jamie gave you the look.
When did I give you the look?
When I said that you just walked in off the street.
Oh.
What do the numbers mean on tractors? Mean like the 4020. John Deere, people think, has a pretty messed up numbering system, or at least had a pretty messed up numbering system. To my knowledge, let's start off in the 60s. We have the 100 series, 10 series. I think they had the 100 series. 10 series, 20 series, 30 series, 40, 50, and 60 series tractors. The first number, whether it's a 4020 or they made several different kinds of like model tractors throughout the years. They've made 4010s, 4020s. We had a 4230, a 4440, a 2955, and we didn't have a 60 series. But the first number usually meant like the size of the tractor or the weight class. The second number is traditionally the the range in that class. So you could have a 4440, but you could also have a 4640. The 4640 is a higher weight class, traditionally more horsepower than the 4440. And then after 1993, they switched over to the 100 series again, but it was the 7000 and the 8000s, and they also had the 6000s, and now they also have the 9000s as well. But they did start with like the 7400, 7810s, 7420s, 7430s, and then they moved on after the 30 series into their new numbering system, which is like the 8235R has, which basically just says the horsepower of the tractor and the weight class.
Ryan,
Yes.
am I your bae or your sister?
She's my bae.
I like how you worded that.
I personally own no land. When can we see the new handgun? Well, I already showed pictures of it.
I want to do a video on my channel of me shooting it. Can we do that?
Yeah, if you want to. 4th of July.
I don't want to wait that long. We can do it like tomorrow.
Ugh. Have you ever had any further thoughts on the New Holland tractor? I'd like it back. How are you going to get people to leave the farm day if they aren't cooperating? This guy right here.
He's security.
We're going to have a lot of people be working security at the farm day. So if we have any trouble with people not leaving, they will be placed on whatever it is back to their vehicle. And they will be pushed out. So I can't slow the chat down anymore. I could, but the big thing is that it's different people commenting. So what? Nothing. Does anybody notice that we've gone like 10 minutes over what the time that I originally said we would be going to?
I told you that happened.
I
Yeah.
was gonna say, like, there's not that many people commenting now, so like, speed up the comments.
Yeah. I like going slow.
That's like boring.
No. I would consider a Kubota. I really would. A skid loader, I would. I really don't think you have to be worried about security. Let's be realistic. You don't know us. No, there are going to be people there working as security. You won't be able to see that they are. They're going to be dressed unless you pick Jesse out of the crowd.
Which could be easy.
Which could be easy. Just where you're at.
We are not engaged.
I couldn't tell you the price difference between the New Holland 315 and the Case 315. Our newest tractor is the 8235R. I would buy a tractor from England. Ugh.
How do they get tractors over here from England?
Put them on a ship. Dad owns the farms. Dad and Mom own the farms.
Oh, Chad, how's your house?
Brian knows.
Well, guys, I think we should call this stream.
But wait, okay, Doug never replied, and I want to know.
Fine,
I
we'll
want to
keep
know
going.
where he saw
Going.
us.
Fine.
But he didn't
Fine.
reply. Doug, where are you?
Oh.
Do you want to be engaged? If you ignore me, we'll all assume that's yes. Well, I'm not ignoring you.
Well, there you go. Would you ever move to a different where crop prices are different? What?
Do you ever plan to move? The only time Ryan will ever move is if he wins the lottery.
Have you ever looked at one of the new 8 series with the Gen 4 displays? Yes, I have. Later, Case IH. Thanks, Cassius. Favorite breed of cattle? Black Angus. I couldn't tell you how many bushels of corn we harvested last year. I want to say I harvested around 22,000 bushels of corn in 2016. All right. I think we're going to call it good.
But we need 705, Ryan.
It's not going to happen tonight. It's a Monday night.
Did nobody notice that Jesse dabbed?
It was the second time now.
Oh, jeez. We've never sprayed a foliar product on corn. Usually when we're waiting, we're not waiting on the semi. We're waiting. Actually, we are waiting on the semi, but waiting on the semi isn't any faster than if we were to have our own semi. You see what I mean? Our biggest thing is that the grain elevator closes at a certain time, so it can be hard to get the trucks when the grain elevator isn't open. So when we're waiting on the truck, it's usually because he just got a load from us and he's taking it away. Having our own semi really wouldn't solve that issue. I love doing live streams, and the reason is because I like being able to answer people's questions. I don't really get to do so much of it on my videos because I get over 300 messages or comments across my social media a day. I literally cannot respond to them all. So by doing it here, hopefully I can answer a lot of those questions. Rocket's not going to be at the farm day, and the reason being because we don't want anybody to come in to take him. So he's going to be in a safe spot.
Okay, what is the time for comments?
Right now,
Yeah.
120, 160.
Okay, Doug. We were in Sellersburg at the Ramada, so where did you see us, or what were we doing when you saw us?
Let's see what happens.
I think dabbing is stupid, yeah.
Why do you feed hay and guardrail in your shed instead of a bale ring outside? Because the cattle love to beat the crap out of the bale rings. Never consider getting a sprayer. Because if we mess up, there goes our crop. Usually I announce the live shows several hours before on Facebook, so make sure to go follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, all how farms work. Usually on Facebook I do announce the live streams. Today I really didn't provide much of an of when it would be. The last time we live streamed, I let everyone on YouTube know. I posted a video saying, we're going to be live streaming tomorrow night. Watch out. And we got 703 people that watched at a maximum. So I totally missed that question. I'm going to go back up. Someone who's not grandfathered into farming, what would you suggest to get started into large-scale farming as far as capital? Would you recommend small scale? Small scale as far as what? If you're looking to get started into large-scale farming as far as capital, I would recommend making those purchases such as tractors and just kind of keep making equipment purchases, because the more equipment purchases that you buy or that you make, then the less that you'll end up paying in taxes at the end of the year, because those are depreciable and deductible. So.
Oh, why are you wet? Why is your paw wet? That's weird.
Do we really have security problems at our place? No, because people really know better. You know, our place is a home of plenty of guns. Anybody who's not welcome probably really should know better than to just come unwelcome. The big thing that we're worried about for security at the farm day is people damaging the equipment. That's our number one concern, as well as anybody, you know, vandalizing stuff. Those are our big concerns about the farm day security. But you know, we use steel equipment, Austin. So yes, we do like steel. Our chainsaws are steel. Where are the comments? I'm really starting to get concerned. They haven't moved. So
we were getting on the elevator when he was getting off.
Oh.
You should have said hi, dog. Cameron, shout out.
Do you hate cats, Ryan?
no, I love cats.
You do?
Yes,
This is Ryan's daughter.
I love them so much.
Oh.
The farm day is in Potosi, Wisconsin. I do burn pellets, wood pellets, for heat. What combine do you recommend for starting? Something cheap. Do not go crazy. 6620. We actually traded off our 6620, and that thing was used, but it was in pretty good condition compared to some of the other ones out there. Jamie and I have been together going on 2 years.
When did we start dating?
July.
July what? He doesn't know.
Yes, I do.
What is it?
23rd.
Oh, okay. I did not have a kid. My cat is my kid.
I like the farm show. I want to go again next year. Was there a planning vid that was before your harvest results vid? Yes, I tagged the card in it when I said you should probably go back and check it out. If you press the eye up in the corner, which it would be this corner, there's an eye up here in that video that will take you back to the original. And it's where I discussed my outlook for the year. And like I said in that video, that did not include any equipment expenses. I have the DJI Mavic Pro. Not too crazy about it. I'll probably do a video on it one of these days here. Cattle farming can be a way to make good money, and you don't need quite as many inputs. You can purchase your inputs and rather than make your own when you start doing your own cattle, which is nice. I went to UW-Platteville for ag business with a minor in soil and crop science. I'm sorry you didn't see me down there, Cody. Maybe next year.
Doug responded, so you can call it quits.
Really?
But guys, we only have to get 400 more people.
Yeah, it's
We should
dropping.
watch a Harry Potter movie tonight.
True. All right, everybody. I think we are going to call it quits tonight. This is meant to be a shorter one. Oh yeah, as far as the farming simulator vids, I did say that I was going to make one. I may still, but it's kind of been put on the back burner because I'm not totally sure how good a farming simulator vid will go over on my channel. Maybe if I get free time to edit it, I will do so. We'll see. I've never been to the Iowa Beef Expo. All right. So we're calling her quits for the night. if you guys are interested in a How Farms Work shirt or any other clothing, then go down to the link, which is the second one that says purchase clothing here. Click there. You can buy your own clothing. Go to howfarmswork.com and click the hats tab if you're interested in buying a How Farms Work cap. And if you're interested in coming and meeting us in person, go to howfarmswork.com and click the Farm Day tab and buy your ticket. It is based in Potosi, Wisconsin. That's where the Farm Day will be. Tickets will be sent out about a month prior to the Farm Day when parking and all the fine details get worked out. So, with that, I hope you all have a wonderful night. Be sure to go on to Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat. Follow us on all those platforms. How Farms Work. No spaces on Instagram and Twitter, and actually technically Facebook too, but Snapchat's the big one people get confused on. Anyway, with that, I hope you guys enjoy all of our videos. Hope you keep watching. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you.